the identity that keeps you in scarcity, and why nothing changes until you change. And you know this, if you've been in my world, you know this. I say this all the time because it's absolutely truth. So you have identity that keeps you recreating scarcity. Yeah. So what scarcity actually is? Scarcity is not your bank account, your job, your past. Scarcity is how you think, how you feel, how you make decisions, on a daily basis. That is the scarcity. Scarcity is so common, what I see as a part of the patterns in quite a few people. So you will say this, you say you want to have more, but underneath you're thinking in your mind this, what if it doesn't work? I can't afford that. I need to be careful. I don't want to lose what I have. So you hesitate, you hold back, you play safe, and then nothing changes. Nothing changes in your life. And this is where you say, am I cursed, Yana? What's going on? What is it that you can see for me? How can I change this? So I want to say this to you. You don't create abundance while making decisions from fear of loss. You can't. So if you find yourself saying, I can't afford it right now, or maybe later, or I need to think about it, it's too risky. What if I lose money? They're all legit, normal questions. Yes, I want you to pause for a minute, because scarcity is leading your life. And if you're asking these questions, which I just said before, this is what they mean. Underneath that means I don't trust myself. I don't feel safe to expand. I don't believe I can create more. So to create a shift in this is, instead of, can I afford this? And this is where you'll have to put a post-it notes for yourself until you don't practice and get comfortable in this. Is this aligned with the woman I'm becoming? So instead of, can I afford this? Is this aligned with the woman I'm becoming? Instead of, what if I lose? So if that comes up for you, ask this. What am I available to receive? Instead of saying, I need to be careful. Ask this. Where am I playing small? Where am I playing small? Because your nervous system will piece it all together, because scarcity is not just in your mindset, it's in capacity, it's in your body, and your body doesn't feel, your nervous system doesn't feel safe with having more. So your subconscious will push it away, it will delay it, it will sabotage it. And scarcity could be with love, not just with money. So for the daily shifts, I want you to do this. When thoughts come in, interrupt it. So what I mean by that is, I can afford this. Say this. I'm becoming a woman who creates money easily. So have those post-it notes next to you. Your life changes the moment your identity does. And I kind of want to say this to you. This part of this practice is going to take some time until you don't develop a new muscle. It's not going to happen with you repeating affirmations, because you already don't believe in them. So you need more as declarations with precisions to say to yourself on a daily basis of expanding yourself, so that you don't have a money problem, so that way you don't even think about it from a scarcity. It's like, you can say not yet, for example, is if it's something, a really big investment that you want to invest on. But look at it as a point of, when you want to, let's go talk about the money, when you want to invest in a program, in a mentor, whatever it is that you wanted to do. What if you become the version of you? Let's go say you invest in healing yourself, or in mentorship. It's like, what version of me am I going to become if I invest this money? What version of you? And that version scares you, because it's like, can I actually be that? Like, Maybe you were taught in a childhood that that's unrealistic for you. That is like only if rich people are, they're part of mafias. Like there is some kind of underlining reprogramming active on you. But let me tell you, you can unplug it and plug a new one. Yeah, so you can unplug it and plug the new one. Scarcity comes up with the money. Scarcity comes up, but let's go say we have a relationship after the divorce or long-term relationship finished, and then we have got a relationship, and this is where you get so scared. It's like scared of, can I actually be loved? What is going to happen? So many people say to me, I want to have the relationship. But first of all, the prickly pear. Second part is like, what version of themselves to have a great relationship they have to become to see themselves like that. Yeah, so it's not just like, I want to have a great relationship. What are you going to do with that when it comes in? The same as with the money. What are you going to do with that? To expand yourself is like, are you going to use the money, let's go say, to build a house, to expand your farm, like expand your business? But then it scares you. It's like, but that version of you cannot be the same because now you don't have it. And then once when you have it, you think, oh, I'm going to be totally different. You are not going to be different if you don't expand, if you don't build the capacity for it. Yeah. So you need to do that. And that muscle takes time. So my best advice for you is everything what I've said to you now is like, put a post-it notes, look at them. It's like, I'm becoming that version of me. How does the version walks, talks, be? It's not going to, lots of times people will come up and say to me, it's like, Ella, when is my life going to change? Well, even if it comes at the door, you're going to be so scared and petrified of it, they will be like a hot potato. And then you're going to let it go. Because it will be like, I can't have got this. Yeah? It's like, I can't have got this. I don't see myself valuable. So this is where you have, and I want to say to you this, you have the power to unplug and plug in. Unplug and plug in. Unplug from a childhood, what it told you, or what your past partner told you, or whatever society told you. Is it true? Is it not? And so plugging to the identity and the belief you are creating and co-creating right now for yourself.